Hello, everybody. Welcome to POC TV. Today, we are going to see more tips and tricks in the iMovie video editing. Opening the iMovie app in the MacBook, you need to use the Command space key in your keyboard to open the Spotlight search. Search for iMovie. You got this? Select the iMovie. See, the iMovie is opening. So today I'm going to show you how to add additional audio, background audios in your video, and then how to hide some sensitive data if you are by mistakenly showing some PII fields. For example, personally identifiable information like your username or your name somewhere in the screen. You want to hide that. You can see that tips, and then how to set volume in the same level for all the videos in your movie. You might be having like several different videos recorded in a different time frame in a different audio levels. I'm gonna tell you how to set the same audio level for the whole video. This will make your video hearing very unique, so users won't have a feel of suddenly a volume is rising and suddenly volume is decreasing. So you won't have these problems by having this settings. Also, I'll show you how to export this video the proper setting so that you can upload this into a YouTube. Starting with, we can add some background music into our libraries and then add into our movie. So you see here, this is the timeline where the top one is video, and then you see the bottom blue color. This particular section is basically the audio of the given video. So this is combined as one, but you can add another layer. First, you need to import audio into your library. You can go to audio and video section. So you have a lot of predefined audios here. You can take anything from here, or if you have your own audio, you can download it to your library using this import option. So I'm choosing this one. So if you double click on this, it will start playing and you can hear it and see what is that particular music is all about. If you double click again, it stops. So I'm gonna pull this audio into my video. So I'm pulling it here. So when you drop it, I'm pulling it here and then dropping it. So when you drop it, you will see there is another layer where the audio is being added. So when you are playing this particular video, you will see that particular audio in the background. Hello everyone, welcome to POC TV. See, you're hearing that drone dark suspense sound in the background. You can drag this to how much length you want in your video. There are some audios which by default come into an 100% expansion. For example, this is a 30-second audio. So this particular audio file is already extended to the maximum. So in case if you want to use the same audio across your video, you can basically right click, copy on this, and then, or you can use the keyboard controls, command V. So then you can join that here. So likewise, you can paste again and again to make it continuous. So in case if you want a different audio, which has to be coming as a background for your whole video, you need to basically choose a lengthy audio file so that it can come to the whole video. Or you can basically, if it is a 5 minutes one, you can paste it like 3 times to cover this 16 minutes video. So that's how you can add an audio in the background. So once this is completed, you know, you can basically adjust the audio levels by pulling this particular, the middle line. So now it's a 6 percentage. You can increase it if you want. This is the maximum. So I am keeping it in the median. It's 100 percentage. So now we are going to see how to set the same audio level for your whole video. So click on this, use Control A in your keyboard. You'll see the yellow color highlighter is on every video, every file in your movie project. So now go here, click on this, the volume icon in the toolbar, and then use this particular option to increase the levels. You can decrease and you can increase. So my recommendation is, if you give 303, so that's the best level. So with that, you will basically have a excellent audio for the whole video. So with this, you will have the same level of audio for the whole video processing, so that when viewers are watching your video in the YouTube, the volume level from the beginning to end is like identical. With that, they can hear, they can set their volume in a proper way to start with. They will never need to adjust again and again. If you forget to do this, and if your recording has been done in many different period of the days or many different times, obviously the volume levels of each video will be different. They'll be hearing the video in one particular audio level, suddenly it will be going very high, or suddenly it will be going very low. Viewers will be annoyed. So to stop any of that usability issues, so it's better you set the same level, volume level, across all your video. It's very much recommended. So now I'll show you how to hide the some of the personal information if you are showing in your video with a small patch. There are many ways you can do this. I'm going to show you one easy way inside the iMovie without bothering about so many editing options. It's all within the iMovie options. You can do this. So consider taking this one, this particular spot. You see some name is being displayed here. So I don't want to reveal this name to all my viewers. So to hide this, there are many ways you can solve this, but the best way you can solve is using some titles. So here, the bottom portion of this particular video is not necessary for me. I'm going to use only the top portion, because this particular video is all about searching a particular app in the App Store. Nobody cares what is in the bottom. So with this way, I'm recommending you can take any one of the titles from here, which can show there, and hide that particular spot. So I am using this one, double clicking on this. So it basically appears here. So but actually the particular name appears starting from here. So what I'll be doing, I'll take this, move it to the spot where it start appearing. So now I'm double clicking on this. So you can change this particular name and description to match something to your channel. So I am saying TV, and then POC, that's my channel. So I'm giving that something relevant information. So now the particular name is being visible in many other places. So I can drag this particular title bar until to that position to hide completely the transition. So with that way, with that model, you never need to worry about to sharing some of your personal identifier information. Yeah, so I can stop at this part, so where my name is being ending. So this is where my name is ending. So if I click on here and play this, you won't see that particular bottom part at all. So by that way, you can hide the PI information. This is one easy way to hide your personal names or anything. But just in case, if you have a other particular spot where you want to hide it, say for example here, I want to hide this discover for whatever reason, right? So that that cannot be done with this model, but I have a one another way I can show you. So you can go here to the backgrounds and then use the white option here, double click on this. So it will basically pop here. You can drag this to a different timeline. Somewhere here where you want to place it, now double click on this and then go here. So click on the cutaway option and then use the picture in picture, and you will see a small selection here. Now you just want to show only the shadow of this particular white color patch and hide the discover word, and click on this shadow option. So it will make the other screen visible and your white patch started showing here. So now you, for some reason you want to hide this discover, or your name is visible here, you want to hide it. So you can drag this particular patch and then put it there and resize to the size you want. So likewise, you can resize it and then hide that word discover. So now it is hidden. See, it's almost barely noticeable with that hidden. If you want to hide this for a bunch of length, then you can basically drag this to how much time you want. So that's how you can hide completely. From here, I want until here. So even if I play this from here, see, there is a small patch. It's like on the left hand side search bar, search for, and then it disappears after that. So you can basically adjust the location to a little bit drag to the left, and then you don't want this after this particular spot where it's not necessary. So this is the last step, so you can reduce until that particular spot. Yep, that's it. So likewise, you can do this kind of patching so that you can hide any of the personal information you don't want to show to the viewers. So, and once you complete all of this, make sure you do control command A again from your keyboard and make sure the audio level is set. Yeah, that's correct. You have all the audio set in the correct level. Now we're going to export. So go to until the end and then see all of your video is available, including the last title and the end screen. So now use this particular button over here, export button. Click on that. It opens for email, YouTube and Facebook, save current frame and export file. So you can use either YouTube and Facebook option or export file option. I prefer the export file. Click on the export file and put the description of the movie. You can say demo video, and then tags whatever you want, you can change it. And then I would recommend, use the 1080p. It's a good resolution, and the high resolution, it's more than enough for you. The low, medium, high, I would always recommend high for your regular YouTube videos. In case if you are doing a professional editing, like a real movie editing and all, then I would recommend the best pros. The reason I don't want to recommend you the pro resolution, because it requires a lot of space in your hard disk. If I use high, so it is using a 2.52 gig, but if I change it to medium, it reduces as it is like that. And low, it's like extremely small. But we don't want low or medium. It's not recommended. High is most recommended. But if you go to best pro resolution, it'll be crazy high. Look at that. It's 18.56 gig. You don't want that. So go with the high one. Then compress, yeah, faster is okay. But if you want wait for a long time, then you can say better quality, and then say next. Then it asks for the name and where it need to be stored. I'll say demo video, and then I want to store in the path wherever I want, and then click on save. Then the particular dialog disappears, and you will see a small circular icon here. This is basically a progress of the particular export process. If you double click on this, you will see, okay, exporting my movie, writing demo video.mp4. So that it basically exports in the .mp4 format. And you can see here it's calculating the timing video. Depending on your size of the video, the time taken to export process differs. Also, it's also depends on the capacity of your MacBook. For MacBook Air, for the video of amount, close to 18 minutes. So it's taking, 21 minutes to export in the current setting I'm showing. If you are using a MacBook Pros, might be a little faster. So depending on your capacity of the computer, this time differs. So you may need to wait until that particular operation completes. You can do whatever you want in the meantime until that completes. So once it is exported, you will see a small message in this particular section. The export is completed or successful, something like that. Then you can go to that particular spot in your folder and see the file is recorded. So then you can try playing it and see if the video is correct in all the spots you have edited. You can just push the timeline and see here and there random spots, the middle and then end and beginning, all the places, so you can make sure video is correct. So that's all. The export is done. Then you can upload into your channel and let your viewers enjoy the video. I hope you enjoyed watching today's video. In next session, I'll come back again with more tips and tricks in the video editing in iMovie. Thank you.